Looking live here at Bank of America Stadium from our exclusive Arlington camera. Home of the Carolina Panthers could look a lot different in the next few years. Well, the Panthers released new renderings today for the future of Bank of America Stadium. Tepper Sports and the city of Charlotte have a proposed partnership that would give the stadium a $1 billion facelift. Well, Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger live near the stadium tonight.
So, Derek, this is not a done deal just yet, but the proposal would have the city footing half the bill, right?
Yes, it would. Some $650 million. That is what this proposal calls for, at least from the city of Charlotte. The other amount of money, around $688 million, likely more than that, will be coming from Tepper Sports and Entertainment. And some of the work that is set to be happening is actually already happening here.
They say home is where the heart is.
With a degree of fanfare and flashy graphics, Tepper Sports released this video to the world Monday showing what's kind of been in the works for a while behind the scenes with the city of Charlotte. A renovated Bank of America Stadium that they say will ensure the Panthers stick around for a while longer, while also significantly upgrading the nearly 30-year-old facility, much of it with things that you will be able to see. A $1.3 billion investment total, half of which would come from the city of Charlotte. That figure may raise some eyebrows, but the case is being made for it.
I understand these deals are complicated as relates to investing in sports structures, whether it's Spectrum Arena and or Bank of America. I think we're off to a good start. Although there's a lot more questions to be answered.
City council members indicated they had, in some cases, their own tour of other stadiums in other cities to get a view of what all is possible for the property. Others have seen the inner workings of Bank of America Stadium for themselves and noted that the stadium is starting to show its age. The prospect of another public-private partnership is also something of note. Panthers owner David Tepper is himself now worth $20 billion, and some football team owners in recent years have opted to fully finance stadium construction projects themselves. That has never been Tepper's prerogative on Panthers projects. The case has been made, though, that there's more than football and soccer happening behind the walls of the stadium, and that a community investment is necessary.
For a show like Beyonce, we're not the same as an arena. We certainly can't turn over events as fast as arenas can, but we are bigger and provide more opportunity. So Beyonce was 89 tractor trailers of equipment. Wow. And they loaded in through one bay. So what we are looking at is how to get creative. The building was built with one purpose in mind. And so what are the things that we need to do to modify some of our ground level infrastructure, some of our back of house spaces, so we can be more productive when we bring in events of that order?
There's also another part of this, too, in the details. While the city's investment will be on what improvements have to happen, the rest will depend on how much money is left. One example of this is actually in the very renderings released. The video boards you see here will depend on how much money is left to spend on other needed investments, which include work on locker rooms, bathrooms, and seating.
Now, there's a couple of things we kind of need to make clear here. You may see some other numbers out there basically indicating that this is an $800 million project. That only takes into account the renovations and not all the other work that needs to be taking place, which amounts to around $1.3 billion. As far as the extra on this and also when this is going to be decided, it's supposed to be decided at least sometime this month. Next week is supposed to be a public discussion phase, as well as some council review action. In addition to that, the council business meeting is going to be coming up on June 24th, so we could be having a decision on all of this partnership by then. Live in Uptown, Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.